You know, we're all interacting with AI every single day, whether we realize it or not. But just behind the scenes of this incredible technology, there's a whole new kind of battle taking place, an invisible one. Today, we're diving into this new security frontier for artificial intelligence, and we're going to look at how the good guys fight back. So get this. A recent study found that a staggering 73% of AI model updates, yeah, the very things designed to make them smarter and better, actually end up making them more susceptible to being attacked. Let that sink in for a second. That brings up a really weird question, right? How could an update, something that's supposed to be an improvement, make an AI weaker? Well, the answer is pretty simple. AI isn't like any other software we've ever built, and so the way you break it, it's on a whole other level. And that gets us to what we're calling AI's new security blind spot. I mean, we've rolled out AI so fast everywhere that we've accidentally created this brand new attack surface that, frankly, we're all still trying to fully understand. Our old security tools, they just weren't built for this. And look, this isn't some abstract future problem. It's happening right now. AI is already woven into the fabric of our most critical systems. We're talking about customer service bots with your personal data, financial systems deciding on loans, even AIs helping doctors make diagnoses. They become incredibly valuable targets. Okay, so here's the core of the issue. Traditional security testing, or pen testing, is all about finding predictable bugs in code that follows set rules. But in AI, it's not rule-based, it's probabilistic. It makes educated guesses based on data. So attackers aren't looking for a typo in the code. No, they're attacking the AI's logic. They're messing with its brain. The old security playbook just gets thrown right out the window. So if the old attacks don't work, what are the new ones? Well, let's pull the curtain back and look at the truly invisible threats that make securing AI so different. This is where it gets really weird and really interesting. First on our list is something called prompt injection. Honestly, the best way to think about this is like a Jedi mind trick for an AI. An attacker writes a clever little prompt that basically tricks the language model into completely ignoring its programming, its safety rules. It's an attack that exploits the AI's very nature, its trust in what the user tells it. And here's a perfect real-world example of what's called a jailbreak prompt. Just by telling the AI to pretend to be someone else, in this case a hacker named Shadowbite, you can completely bypass its built-in safety features. And just like that, an AI that was built to be helpful can be turned into a weapon. And the fallout from this? Oh, it's bad. A successful prompt injection can expose sensitive data, get around content filters, mess with connected databases. It can even be used to steal the secret sauce, the valuable proprietary prompts a company uses to run its AI. The risk is just enormous. Okay, next up is another invisible threat, adversarial perturbations. Think of this one as an optical illusion before a robot. We're talking about tiny, tiny changes to an image or sound file, often just a few pixels, that are completely invisible to you and me. But to an AI, these little changes cause it to make a huge, huge mistake. For instance, picture a self-driving car. Its AI sees a stop sign, but an attacker has layered on a pattern of invisible digital noise. To our eyes, it's still just a stop sign, but the AI, it now sees a speed limit 45-mile-per-hour sign and acts accordingly. You can imagine how quickly that could turn catastrophic. And this goes way beyond just cars. You could use this to fool security cameras, to hide a defect in a product on a factory line, to change the results of a medical scan, or even to fool your smart speaker. It basically undermines our trust in any AI that uses sensors to see or hear the world. Okay, so the threats are new, they're invisible, and frankly, they're a little scary. But don't worry, a new generation of defenders has stepped up to fight back. Let's open up the AI security playbook and meet the specialized teams built to protect these new kinds of systems. First up, you've got the red team. These are your ethical hackers. They're the offense. Their entire job is to think like the enemy, to act like the enemy. They launch these sophisticated attacks, the prompt injections, the adversarial examples, to find the AI's weaknesses before the actual bad guys do. They're paid to break things. And on the other side of the field, you have the blue team. They're the defense. They're building the fortress. They spend their days monitoring the AI for any weird behavior, checking that the data is clean, and strengthening the security guardrails. And when the red team, or a real attacker, gets through, they're the ones who sound the alarm and fight back. Now, this classic red versus blue, this cat and mouse game, it's a great start. But the real future of defending AI isn't about conflict. It's about something better. It's about collaboration. This is where things get really smart. It turns out the best defense isn't just having attackers and defenders on separate teams. It's getting them to work together to create this constant feedback loop where every single attempted attack makes the entire defense stronger. And this strategy has a name: purple teaming. You get it? Red plus blue makes purple. It's where the red team and blue team work together in real time. The red team launches an attack, but as they're doing it, they're telling the blue team exactly what they're doing and how it's working. This lets the defender see the attacker through the attacker's eyes and start building a defense for it immediately. It makes security better way, way faster. All right, so let's boil it all down. What are the big things to remember? 1, AI is a totally new frontier for security. It's not just more code. 2, the threats are invisible, they're sneaky, and they attack the model's logic itself. 3, you need specialized red and blue teams to fight back. 4, the absolute best defense is when they collaborate, what we call purple teaming. And finally, and maybe most importantly, security can't be a patch you add on later. It has to be baked in from the very beginning. So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. We are handing over the keys to AI to build massive parts of our future, managing our money, our health, our infrastructure. But as we do that, we have to keep asking this crucial question: who's checking the work? Who is auditing the architects?